Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review the movie Rampage, and what you're seeing right here is my friend Howie Cat. He sells certain things, and he sells refrigerator magnets, and he sent me a bunch of video game ones a while back, and this is one for Rampage. Now, the movie Rampage is based on the video game Rampage, and what happened was, um, well, I'll start talking about the video game first. I first started playing Rampage when I was in the Army. Now, I can't remember if it was in Fort Gordon, Georgia, but I don't think it was. It definitely wasn't in Germany. I'm pretty sure it was in Fort Bragg when I started playing the game. And I liked it a lot. I think and it was a good game. It was a very unusual game, and also you could get a decent amount of gameplay on it. It was fun. As long as you knew what you were doing. It was a good, fun game. And when I got out of the Army, I mean, my sister had a Nintendo, and I remember at Golden Dawn, they used to rent like video games and also regular VHS tapes and stuff. I think the video games you could rent for a week, but I can't remember. And I remember renting that, and I said, "This is a great game, Joe. You'll love it." And I don't think she was that into it, and I love the game. Dad was all pissed off. Said, "You just got that because you didn't think about it. You just got that for what's wrong with this game? There's nothing wrong with it." And he didn't play video games anyways. He gets all pissed off. Just like I remember I bought Smash TV, and it was a great game. My sister was bitching. Dad started getting on my case again. Because her Nintendo, but I bought it because it's a good game. You know? I don't know. I never understood that. Maybe she just did it to start stuff. I don't know. Anyways, when the movie came out a year or so ago, and we always wanted to see it by with weather or whatever happening at the theater. We didn't go see it, John and I. You know, I was hanging out at his place. We decided to start watching on Amazon, and then his nephew came over, and he said, it was starting to get slippery out. And then John's like, well, I don't want to get, and then we called it a night halfway through the movie, right? And I said, he said, you'll probably have to see it sometime. Just do the video by yourself, the review by yourself. I said, okay, no problem. And then John texted me on Facebook, said, yeah, it's a great movie, a lot of fun. I didn't see the rest of it yet because I wanted to do the Saturday Night Live review. And I finally I watched it, and it's really, really good. The Rock, well, you focus on George, the gorilla character, which is a white gorilla or albino gorilla. I like to call him White Pongo. And I started telling John, yeah, named after the classic gorilla movie. I was like, well, wait a minute, that movie's not a classic. It's very cheesy, low budget gorilla movie. They used to do a lot of those with a guy in a gorilla costume. And White Pongo was like the only albino gorilla. And I don't know, it's a very low budget movie, made in the 30s, very low. I mean, but it was all right. I didn't mind it that much. Someone said the most boringest movie ever made. There was far more boring movies than that, believe me. And you get to see The Rock and him communicate and stuff like that. He's definitely the good guy of the movie. And they talk about this one company that has like this stuff that causes a growth hormone, stuff like that. They show him in outer space. Then it crashed to Earth, and you see all these meteors coming down. Later on in the movie, right? And then when the meteors come down, you see him oozing out this green stuff. And I said, meteor shit! And John said, you beat me! Yeah, because that was the line from Creepshow from Jordy Vero. When he had that green stuff coming and goes, yeah, meteor shit, like that, you know what I mean? And it causes these other two monsters, if you remember, you see right here, right here, you see the lizard monster right there, that's supposed to be like Godzilla, right? Then lizard monster, the ape right here, and this is the wolf man, there's an ape right there. But there's a wolf in there, the giant wolf in there, and then becomes a giant alligator. Which, I think it was more like King Kong, more like Godzilla in the video game, but I think I had to change it a little bit. It's really a lot of fun. And maybe critics were complaining it says slow down too much in the middle. I think I'm just trying to tell a story. maybe slowed down a little bit, but it picked right back up with the monsters and stuff. And you see a lot of monsters fighting in daytime. Hopefully they will do something like this with King Kong versus Godzilla. For me, I think I was a little too generous Godzilla because a lot of time when they were fighting, you couldn't see it that well. And you weren't fighting that much. I mean, hopefully they'll do a lot of fighting and stuff like you did with Kong Skull Island, which I thought was great. People complaining about there wasn't enough Kong, but it was about the island and all the monsters on there too, which was just as cool. I loved it. I know some people didn't like it. I really dug Rampage. Like you said, it came out, and then we kind of just forgot about it. That'd be kind of cool to see. And then also Negan was in it back whenever Walking Dead was still cool. You know. I stopped watching it. I should probably finish watching up whatever episode or something like that. I stopped watching it. But it just wasn't very good anymore. But this is back when Negan was still cool. I mean, he was awesome in this. Now, The Rock was serious for the most part, but every so often they'll tell some jokes and stuff. I really enjoyed the movie. No spoilers, but there's no end credit scene, so you don't have to stay. But watch the credits anyways if you want to. It don't matter. But I give it a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I mean, that's how they should do a giant monster. Hopefully when they remake King Kong versus Godzilla, they'll show a lot of the monsters fighting in, so you can see it. You know, like in daylight. Like they did in this. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So I hope you like this video, everybody. Till next time, please take care of my legion. No, upload everything. Okay. Where's this at?